Hey friends, welcome back to a new series with Elena Mutunono. That is me. I am helping online language teachers and coaches move their businesses to a smarter and more sustainable model so that they enjoy doing their work and create things that actually change this world. I am happy to welcome you to this new series where I will be talking about how you can find new clients online, where you can find them. Now, you might be moving away from a big platform and you want to do something on your own, and you're wondering, okay, how do I do this? How do I go about this? Maybe you used to teach people in the past and now you're going online and it feels like this world is so big, there's lots of possibilities, but how do you find people that actually will pay you money? And I'm going to talk about that here. Maybe you already are running a business with one-to-one clients that are your own, and now you want to offer them a program. Maybe you want to enroll them into a membership. Maybe you want to sell your product, and this is what I will be talking about here as well. In today's video, I want to invite you to take a look at the three steps, which are really easy steps that I use to bring new coaching clients my way. And now, granted, I've been doing this for a while, and so there are certain things that I am kind of used to doing. And because I have this experience in going on social media and using YouTube, I have an audience already, but it was not always so. And I, at some point, was also a newbie, and I used the same similar strategies to find new clients and to sell my product and then to sell my group programs and so forth. And over time, I just learned to use the same strategies. I put them out there, I tried them in different contexts, and I learned from the experience. I raised my prices and I built my confidence and I added more skills to my portfolio so that today when I sell coaching, I know exactly how to help a client, if that's the client that I see can be working with me, because I believe that there are different clients out there, different people, and different coaches available for them. So the same is true for you. There are people out there that want your expertise, that want your help with learning a language or learning a new skill that is language or not language related. Maybe it's a career coaching that you do. And I want to help you to take a look at what you already have and how you can use this and leverage what you already have to get your first clients. Now, this is always the hardest thing. Like anytime I sell something or launch something, my first clients or my first customers for a course, this is always a really hard takeoff. It's really difficult to take off. But once you get into the habit and once you know how to work with your mindset so that you can empower yourself to keep doing the work, this is going to get more and more fun, I promise to you. So today I prepared a quick and really easy doodle so you can follow along and learn the three ways in which I bring clients. So this is the model of how I get new clients today. Step number one is reaching out. And today I reach out through my own channels. And those are the channels that I've built for a number of years. And so reaching out through, for example, my blog or through a podcast, through social media, or even YouTube is something that I can do consistently. Now, that was not always so. And I imagine if you are moving away from a bigger platform and you never did one-on-one coming from you, or like you never worked with your own clients, then I imagine it will be very hard for you to sort of create a social media account and on day one start reaching out. It is going to be hard because you still don't have your audience. So what you want to do instead of reaching out to your own audience is reach out to the people who have audiences. And you can do it very easily by coming up with a list of 5 other teachers that teach your language or teach something similar that you are teaching. And you're reaching out to them and also offering them something that their audience might benefit from. So it's important that before you reach out, you of course do your research. You need to find out what their audience is about, what this creator enjoys putting out there, because they are very protective of their audience and for a very good reason. So you want to bring value to them. Now, sometimes you wonder, like, why should I do this? Would this person even want me to come and do a class for them? What if they think that I'm going to steal all of their clients? Now, you are not responsible what the other person might say, but I can tell you, as a creator, it's such a great thing to have somebody that will come in and do some amazing work for me, and also that I can just take a break from creating content by incorporating somebody else's content into my content plan. It's amazing. It's a win-win for everybody. So I know that reaching out can be tedious, and that's where your mindset comes in. And I know that sometimes when you reach out, you're like, well, people are not responding, and it creates a lot of hard work, or even you're making it harder on yourself. So it's good to change your thinking to, the more I reach out, the more clients I potentially bring into my fold, and the greater is my audience. So the more people you reach, the more you're able to change the world. And that starts with you going out, and everybody has done that in the beginning. You're going out and doing something together with somebody else. This is the person who already has their audience. Now, the second step is you offer free training. And it doesn't have to be an elaborate free training like a workshop. It can be something completely different, like you can do a live. Let's do a live together. Can I come and you will interview me? And it's so easy for the person that is hosting you, and it's so easy for you because you don't really need to prepare anything other than just know what you're going to be talking about. It can be as simple as an interview. You can go and talk about your language learning or teaching experience. You can talk about your language learning or teaching philosophy. You can talk about one thing that bugs you about language learning or teaching and share it with the audience. And once a person that is watching understands that, oh, this is the same for me, like this person understands me, and it creates connection, and these people are going to follow you, connect with you, maybe sign up for your newsletter or whatever else that you're offering. And even if you're not able to sell anything right there and then, you are already getting people interested in your work, and that's an amazing first step. It may not be the first step that you want, which we all want to make quick money fast, but it may not happen on your first try. However, by reaching out and by connecting with the audience, people will connect with you and they will trust you. They will trust you because you're not just coming from the outside, cold calling, but you're coming from a trusted source for them, which is a person that you had connected with, you had reached out to. So always offer this free thing, the free training or free class, whatever. And during this free training, you want to do step 3. And this is the hard one, and it takes a lot of work, but that's what I do. I make an offer. When I go and do a free training or live, I make an offer. Please sign up for my masterclass, or sign up for the summit, or sign up for this program that I have. It is really important. And I will not get tired of emphasizing, if you're running a business without making offers, it's very possible that soon you will not be able to run the business altogether. Your impact depends on your income. And making offers is something that in the beginning is going to be really weird. And you might feel embarrassed. You might wonder, what will people think? How will they react to this or that? All of these thoughts come up. They have come up for me. They come up for a number of people. But the more you make offers, the more natural it becomes for you. And this is my 4th step. And I colored it green to show to you that After you make an offer, you're either getting a client or a new customer buying your book or a product or service, whatever, signing up for your membership. Or if that doesn't happen, what happens is learning happens. You will ask yourself, okay, why did these people not sign up? What is in their way? Is there some valid reason? Sometimes when I am making an offer in a live class, somebody will ask a question, well, what about this? And I realize, oh, I did not include this question into my sales page. So I go back to my sales page and I make those changes, and that is really, really important to me. This is how I evaluate what I have done. This is how I get better at sales. This is how I learn to talk about the things, the objections that people have in their minds. And this is how ultimately I get better at making more sales. You do not make more sales just by being an expert in your area. And that is one of the mistakes that kept me stuck for a long time. I felt like, well, as long as I'm a good English teacher, I don't really need to tell people, or I don't need to learn how to sell, because my expertise is going to sell itself. But it doesn't happen that way. And so it's very good to keep in mind that sales, just like language learning, just like any other skill, sales start with practice, and sales get better with practice. And this practice, when you hear no's, when you hear people saying, no, I don't think this is for me, you go back and you learn. You become a better coach and you become a better salesperson. Okay, so this is my 3-step process, and you can start doing this today. This part is really tedious and it's hard, and it takes a lot of mindset work, because when you write and when you don't hear from people, which will exactly happen, you will write and somebody will say no, or there will be people who will not respond. And it's very easy to get resentful and disappointed and stop reaching out. And that's what you do not want to do. So keep telling yourself that the more I reach out, the more opportunities I get to change the world, the more opportunities I get to reach out and get new clients. Then be open and willing to do things for free. Now, it does not have to be an elaborate training every time, and this can be for a time, because after a while, when you have your own audience, it will be easier for you to just go and make offers as opposed to doing free training and then making an offer through that. Well, this is my 3-step process, and I'm looking forward to hear how it works for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please share it with another teacher and consider subscribing to this channel so that you stay in the loop whenever I create new videos or I have a live coming up. I would love to hear from you. So if you have questions or maybe comments or certain aha moments, I would love for you to drop them in the comment section, and I enjoy responding to those. If you want to learn more about creating content that moves your audience to action rather than keeps them in their seats, I invite you to join me in the Online Teacher Summit this May. It's coming up in just a few weeks, and you can sign up today, which is early, to get access to new bonuses. And I also create separate doodling lessons for the early bird. So if you want to do it now. There's special early bird rate, and I hope you will really take the most out of this opportunity to learn from 9 different speakers about all different ways of how your content can actually be a magnet for your ideal clients. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.